This is an interview with Basile Lemba, the founder of the Networking Breakfast Club. Basile, why and how did you come up with this Networking Breakfast Club?
Well, when I got over here about the year 2000, I did not know much of anybody. So I went around and attended the different networking events. I found they were good, but I thought more could be done for the guests. So it bothered me for quite a while. And finally I said to myself, you handle it. So that's how I created the Breakfast Club. And now the difference is only is we went, okay, when you come into a networking event, what do you want to see happening? We put that in. What is that you're not interested in? We took that out. And the final result is what people have been experiencing and enjoying today.
How is it different from other networking events?
It's different because it's truly centered on the individual. For example, everything we do is so it can benefit to the individual. Out of 90 minutes, 80 minutes is networking. They get a chance to meet one another. Over 50% of the attendees is there for the very first time. The complete list of attendees is sent to them at the end of the event. It literally, we do what could help them get business and grow their business. And that is the total focus of our Breakfast Club.
What's the goal of the Breakfast Club?
That's a very good question. The goal of Breakfast Club, they are totally, completely individual in that all of us have things we like to achieve. And we want to help them get there. So we just create a platform for them to come together, bond, refer business to one another, become solvent, and then achieve their goals. Because most people, the goal is not necessarily to make money. They have something else, go on vacation, pay for the children's school, or whatever the case may be. We give them the wherewithal so they can make that happen.
What result do people get from it?
Uh, in reality, it'll take me somebody full-time to track all of them. But I know, for example, we had the Fairfax County and I know the hotel coming together, and they signed a $30,000 contract. I know of a lady who used to work in the bank, and after some 8 months, she brought some $200,000 to her company. And I've seen people changing companies because they knew one another, so they found themselves another job. I've seen very best friends being made in that room. So I'll say, to say nothing about the different businesses, it goes on and on and on and on. And as I say, it'll take me somebody, an administrative assistant, full-time to track all of the results.
I heard that the Breakfast Club now has a TV show. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yes, at the Breakfast Club, they come and do. But there was a missing piece, which is knowledge. And we didn't want to change the existing program as it was working well. So the solution was to create a TV program where we bring them the knowledge. Now, it will be coming to you through Fairfax Public Access, but once the show is done, we also put it on the website and archives it there so anybody can go and get it. So now they have a way to they have the knowledge, they come to the event, use it, and then they achieve their goals. So it's definitely a 1, 2, 3. And we're happy and excited because now this goes beyond the people coming to our breakfast. It can go to one and all in this area.
How did the EXPO come about?
That's very interesting. When we started the breakfast, at the beginning it became very successful. And then the people attending the breakfast came and then they say they would like to showcase their good. Again, we couldn't do that because the regular event is from 7:30 to 9. There's no way to showcase anything. So to answer that request, we created 2 times a year, in May and December, EXPO, where we give them now the opportunity to showcase their good. And then again, here again, we ask the exhibitors, what is that they would like to see happening? That's what we bring to the table. So it's not just exhibitors and invite people. We want to satisfy their need again.
Why should people attend the EXPO?
There's thousands of reasons why someone should attend the EXPO, but this is my argument. If you stayed in your office the day of the EXPO, which generally goes from 8 to 1, if you are lucky, you'll get 10 new contacts. However, if you attend the EXPO, we're talking about 150 to 200 contacts. And we all know business starting is like a pipeline. You got to put something at the beginning, and then from there, something comes out the other end. So attending the EXPO gives you the exposure allowed to have contact, which will then result in business for you.
What are the benefits of being an exhibitor at the EXPO?
Being an exhibitor is very, very valuable because it gives you a front shop that you establish at the expo. Again, you can talk to somebody about this, that, the other thing, but it's another one. It's show and tell. It's like bringing your store to 150, 300 to 400 people to get to see you. And I think that goes a very long way.
What are the benefits of being a sponsor?
As being a sponsor is very interesting. In marketing, there is a maxim, and that maxim goes, what I tell you 3 times is true. Now, being a sponsor, we have you listed, we have your logo and what have you. Literally, we send a minimum, 50 communications out. If in marketing they say, what I tell you 3 times is true, being a sponsor, we get your name at least 50 times. So that's how valuable it is, to say nothing of the branding aspect that will bring and will benefit to your business.
What are your future projects?
The reality is that I cannot answer to that question in full because we release our future project will be coming very soon. I can tell you that you love them. They are designed to help you. Our next expo, which will be in May, we're going to have some major release as well as the upcoming one. Unfortunately, I am not in a position to go into them right now, but I can tell you that you love them.
Thank you, Basile, for telling us about the Networking Breakfast Club.
My pleasure. Thank you for interviewing me.